Until I was 18, the only Israelis I've known were one of the things she taught me is that I need to learn about what Israelis think, what their background is, what their feelings, what made Israelis who they are today. And she challenged me and said, you should go to Yad Vashem to learn about the Jewish history. And I did. I took a bus and I did on my own. And I was terrified. I honestly walked in there seeing soldiers all over, and I felt nobody wants me to be here. I should just walk back. But I continued. And as you walk through, suddenly those lines, I'm Palestinian, they Israeli, I should empathize, shouldn't empathize, all of that, it all falls apart. Because the moment you see a human being suffering, the moment you see what the humanity does to each other sometimes, and it's brutal, I could see myself in these people, and I didn't see them as the other. And is despair and hopelessness, and that we do not have a voice to change reality.
People listen to this. You've also had encounters with the Pope, haven't you? And Pope Francis, he called into Gaza, to the Catholic parish there, almost every day during the Gaza war. Tell me, Miles, what the Pope, who have you met in the Vatican, and what did they tell you?
Yeah, we met Pope Francis in May 2024 at the Arena de Pacha in Verona. And for 2 hours, Pope Francis was talking about the importance of dialogue, which makes sense and obvious, but also of the importance of conflict. Pope Francis said that in a place there is no conflict, there is oppression. And maybe it can happen only in cemetery and where everyone are already dead. So we need to embrace the conflict. We need to thrive, and we can evolve through conflict. And that we human beings are the only creature on planet Earth that can choose. This is the divine part within each one of us. That we can choose to solve conflict through dialogue and not through war. And I think it was a very powerful message. And it was an amazing, for me, I keep saying it was out of body experience. And when Pope Francis called us to approach him, and when he embraced us, was one of the greatest moments in my lifetime.
And Aziz, you also met last year Pope Leo, and he's the American Pope, and he's all over the news right now because he's used these words, I am not afraid, when he